Hello everybody, Mr. LEGO Lover 55 here, and welcome to another LEGO set review. Today we're taking a look at set 44004, Bulk. This set is recommended for ages 6 to 12 and has around 50 pieces. So we'll take a look at the packaging here first. So here on the front we've of course got Bulk there. We've got shows that you can get 400 game points. We've got the name Bulk, set info there, Hero Factory logo there on the side. That would have been the Brain Attack logo there at the top. Here it shows some of the action features as well as the combiner model between Bulk and Bruiser, which you can see there. More stuff about the game points and then other features there. So let's go and take a look at the actual set. So here is Bulk in his Brain Attack upgrade. So he's got a couple of play features, which we'll start off with. So one is obviously the drill play feature here, which basically you just spin this that red connector there, and it spins the drill, just like that. Very simple how that works. Also on this sort of weapon, there is a flick fire missile, which you can just flick, and it comes out. You kind of have to hold the weapon in place, though. Otherwise, you're going to be hitting the other parts of the weapon. But, yeah, very simple to use. It's just a simple flick fire missile there. Then of course we've got the visor, which you can lift up like that, so that works well. We've also got a storage feature, so if you want to, you can take off the Bulk shield here and put it on his back, and I definitely think this works a lot better than the way he puts a shield on his back works a lot better than the way Rocka and Breeze did it. Mainly because it's closer to the actual body, so that's how it's better than Rocka, but I think it's better than the way Breeze did it because the shield piece actually sort of curves that way, so it curves more towards the body, I guess, so it sort of fills up the space a bit, if you know what I mean. So yeah, you can just put it on the back for easy storage when he's not using it, so that is something that I do like. But that's pretty much it in terms of play features, but you can move the hero clamps to reveal his hero core, which there is a code on the back of that. You can't really, well, you can kind of see, there is a code there that you can use or enter into the game, or at least you could have entered into the game for game points, and you would have been able to purchase a bunch of upgrades. Yeah. So Bulk's color scheme this time around consists of silver, gunmetal gray, trans orange, and orange. So a lot of different types of colors, but overall just, well, a lot of specific types of colors, but overall just, it just basically comes down to metallic gray and orange, just very broadly, I guess. So I think it works okay, but the one thing I don't like that breaks up the color scheme is the green eyes. So he uses this Brain Attack headpiece, which was new at the time, and I just don't think it works. It's okay to have different colored eyes for a character with a completely different color scheme, but in this case, since the whole head is green, bright green, I don't think it really works for this figure, so I feel like they maybe should have done, at the very least, they could have done maybe trans yellow or something, or trans lime, or whatever that color is. I just don't think the green works very well, but thank goodness it's hardly noticeable, but because of the visor, but when you lift it up and when you lift his head up like that, it sort of is a bit noticeable with the mouth, and then of course the neck, and then from the back it's pretty noticeable as well. But that's just one thing that I don't really like in terms of the color scheme. I guess pieces that were new for Bulk here, or, well, pieces that were new or introduced at the time this set was released, so I believe these were new. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure those were new. Those, what are those, 3 longs? Yeah, 3 long armor shells in trans neon orange. Also, this silver add-on armor piece, so I believe that was a new recolor. This, I believe, was also a new recolor, this shield piece. I don't think that came in any other set. Of course, the new torso chest plate there was new for the Brain Attack wave. Of course, the visor and the helmet are new, as well as the head. Overall, I think that's pretty much it for new pieces, or at least that were new at the time. So, And honestly, I think that's pretty much it for bulk here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the instructions. So here on the instructions on the front, we've got pretty much the same stuff as on the front of the packaging. Here it shows the story for the 2013 Brain Attack line. Then here it shows that if you are confused, you should organize your pieces, instructions, then the final product, and then our good old list of pieces, advertisement for the Brainify app. Once again, it shows that you can get 400 game points with that code on the back of the hero core, combiner model between Bulk and Bruiser, and advertisement for Scarox and Ogrum, and then advertisement for the Lego Club. And that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and move on to the end of the video. So overall, Bulkier is a pretty okay figure. Definitely a lot of the other ones are better, I'd say. I'd definitely say at the very least Raka in his Brain Attack upgrade is a better set than this. This is probably one of my least favorite heroes from the Brain Attack wave. I don't really like how the drill is made. It just looks a little bit weird with his having the drill, holding onto the drill just with underneath. The way he's holding it doesn't really look right. It looks sort of awkward, I guess. The shield is cool, and then the color scheme is pretty okay as well. I feel like the silver and the gunmetal gray is a bit... I feel like they should have just went with one or the other, because it feels like there's 50% silver and then 50% gunmetal gray, because they're got a gunmetal gray shield and torso, and then these two armor pieces, but then the rest of the silver pieces are the feet, the drill, this add-on armor, and then the actual helmet. So I feel like they should have just stuck with one type of color, and I feel like that should have just been the regular silver. So I feel like they should have just dropped the gunmetal, and it would have been cool to get a shield in silver. But, yeah, overall, definitely my least favorite of the figures of the Brain Attack heroes, but not to say that it's a bad set. It does have some pretty neat pieces, such as that shield piece, and I believe this was the first set that I ever got that had this drill, so that was the first time I ever got that drill piece, and I was happy about that. But overall, Bulkier is just an okay figure. I definitely wouldn't really go out of your way to get him, but if you do have him, then he's a neat figure, I guess. But overall, that's pretty much all I have to say, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building!